In this lesson, we're going to be adding and subtracting decimals, and I hope that you'll have a calculator handy, although I am also hopeful that you could do it without a calculator. The calculator makes it a little more efficient, and you're probably not as likely to make a mistake. But when you're adding and subtracting decimals, you write the decimals so that the decimal points line up vertically. This will keep your whole numbers on the left and your decimal fraction parts on the right. So you're going to want to be careful about that. There are a few examples here, but I will be using a calculator on mine. All right, number 1. A stock opened the day at $24.70 per share, and the closing price the same day was $25.33. By how much did the price of each share change? How much did it change? How much did it increase? Well, you're going to take closing price minus opening price. So it's going to be 25.33 minus 24.70. If it turned out that it closed lower than it opened, you would have a loss, you would have a negative number, but that's not the case in this. So 25.33 minus 24.70 gives me 0.63 cents, and the dollar sign will be in front of the box. Okay, number 2, find the perimeter. We know how to find a perimeter. We add all the sides. Since this is a square, I can either add it up 4 times, or I can take a shortcut and multiply 4 times 6.24 meters. So either way is fine. And I get 24.96, and it's still meters because it is just meters plus meters plus meters plus meters. All right, number 3. The top face of a music player measures 2.6 inches by 2.0 inches. Find the perimeter of the rectangular face. Okay, perimeter is to add all the sides. So I'm going to have 2.0 plus 2.0 for the left and the right, and 2.6 plus 2.6 for the top and the bottom. And I get 9.2. It will be measured in, all of those are inches, so their sum is measured in inches. The units don't change when you're doing perimeter. Number 4. The 3 top movies made the most money through ticket sales last year. Movie A made $516.78 million. Movie B, $499.12 million. Movie C, $342.13 million. What was the total amount of ticket sales for these 3 movies? So you're going to add these, and you notice that it just keeps the tag of million, so I don't have to worry about that. So on my calculator, I put in 516.78 plus 499.12 plus 342.13. And I get that their total was $1,358.03 million. I don't have to write the million. I don't have to write the dollar sign because they're both included. All right, the last one. Landscape architect is planning border for a flower garden shaped like a triangle. That means it's going to have 3 sides. The sides measure 13.32 feet, 20.12 feet, 24.26 feet. Find the amount of border material needed. This is another way of saying perimeter. So once again, we're going to add. So I've got 13.32 plus 20.12 plus 24.26, and I am getting that the total material is 57.7. It will be feet, but that's included in the answer statement. So Read your problems, realize whether you need to add, subtract, or maybe even use a shortcut of multiply on any of these.